Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642, and today is the big day. This is my 500th video, and 500 subscriber thank you. This has been long requested for a week since I first made the video of the car. This is my new car, my 1994 Saturn SL2. Now, first question I keep getting is, are you selling the Beetle? No, the Beetle is staying here. This is my fun weekend, throw the top down, still have a manual, boxer, screamer, fun weekend car. I mean, this thing is my child. This is not going anywhere, and that's the reason I didn't buy a brand new car. I didn't buy some luxury sports sedan when I'm 16. I bought this because it's what I can afford and still keep this. I got this car for $800. Basically, it was traded in a dealership that a good friend of mine works at, and I bought it through them. This was basically just going to be wholesaled, and so I snagged it up, and I pretty much saved it, I'm sure, because, I mean, something like this would just go to a cheap lot and be bought and not be taken care of. But this is my second car pretty much. This will be my commuting to school car next year, because this year I cannot get a parking permit at my school. It's just the way they work. But this will be my commuting to school car. I already have been driving it around. I've done a ton of work on it. But this thing is clean. You would never believe its age by just how clean it is. You can tell someone babied it. It's a 2-owner. I mean, really, this is the worst sign of wear, is that the wing is just kind of faded. I've got the license plate off because I was cleaning. The dealership, really, you can tell they just hosed it off. It had crap all up under here. You still see a little bit of it. There's crap behind the license plate, which I took it off to clean. Some scratches on here. It's a little punch in the bumper. I'm pretty sure if I put some heat on that, it would pop out. It's the twin cam. Got my Saturn emblazoned there. Do have single port exhaust. This is the Homecoming edition, which was for 1994, Saturn's 5th model year. They offered the special edition for the Saturn Homecoming, which was basically a huge party festival type thing that they had at their assembly plant in Tennessee. Basically, the Homecoming edition, you got these alloy wheels, which I believe these are from the SC, the coupe. I don't think you could get them on the sedan any other way. It's got a very pearlescent white paint to it, which I wish you could see, but the sun is going down. But she's got this beautiful pearl white paint to it, which no other ones had. They all had a different white. Also, as part of the package, and of course only the driver's side, it's unlocked. You got these half leather seats, which are in fantastic shape. There's a little bit of a crease there and a few creases here. But I mean, you can see the passenger seat. They're in fantastic condition. Back seat. You can see some of my detailing crap. I mean, look at that. There's no wear on the back seat. But I've done a lot to this car. I actually did a lot of work on it yesterday. Changed the oil, changed the transmission fluid. I seafoamed it. First time I ever seafoamed a car. That was a lot of fun. I put these 2 speakers in it. These are Pioneer 3-way 6x5s, I believe. You can see them a little bit more. I've got those 2. And then I put 2 Sony 6x5s up front. You can't see, but they're behind these covers. What else did I do? As I mentioned, it does burn a little oil, which is common for the twin cam 1.9 liter with age. But that's basically, it has a tiny bit of a little slip if you really gun it in second gear, which is a shift solenoid. Easy and cheap fix on these, but really, as long as the car drives, it's not bothering me. But like, I mean, I've known plenty of people who've owned these. They are bulletproof little cars. This one probably has close to 200,000 miles on it. Another common issue on them is the odometer stopped. This one stopped at 156,000 miles. But I mean, look at this. There's no way someone beat this car as clean as it is. Also have a sunroof, finally. Guess I'll go ahead and start it up for you guys. This is the first time it's been started today because I drove the Jetta this morning. key is a little finicky. It came with 3 keys. I mean, it's weird. It's like there's some keys it likes, there's some keys it don't. This one it kind of doesn't. It's a cold start, as I mentioned. So I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys the interior. Put that down. It's got the funky 90s track seat belt. Yeah, lap belt. Inside I do have a 4-speed automatic. Yeah, automatic. Jake bought an automatic, blah, blah. Except performance mode. But basically I bought an, $800 car. I really can't complain because it's an automatic. That's a 4-speed and my mom's car is a 5-speed, so it's not like I'm never going to drive stick again. But I did get an automatic, and I will admit, it's kind of nice being lazy and having an automatic every once in a while. I do finally have air conditioning, but I think it needs an AC switch, because sometimes the AC kicks on, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I had it on the other day, but last night I couldn't get it to turn on. Honestly, it's March in Virginia. I've got a good 2 or 3 months until I really have to worry about AC. And even driving the Jetta and the Rabbit, I'd usually just rather throw the sunroof back and roll down the windows. Another little problem it has is I think it needs 2 back window regulators, because that one only goes down part way. It goes down a little bit more than that. And that one doesn't go down at all, but the front windows, this one's actually automatic. Front windows work fine. That window too. As I mentioned, my lights up here. I'll probably do a full tour and review. My sunroof, and it's the kind of sunroof I love. It's the old style that go up over the roof. I've always loved them. That was one thing I loved about the Ford Probes, was they had that type of sunroof where they went up over. I just love the look it gives a vehicle. You can see up front, you can see my headlights, and I do finally have fog lights. I'll go ahead and show you the passenger side. I mean, interior quality, really, everything's hard up on the dash. This is actually a soft panel right here, but the door panels, the entire thing's soft. You've got cloth, and it's all soft down there. In here, I did end up buying a manual on eBay. I've got it in a Mercedes case, but I know this is kind of just like an all over the place video, but I did buy that on eBay, mint condition. It's like $6. I mean, it's perfect condition manual. I'll just go ahead and leave all that out. Put it back when I'm done. Stereo, I'll go ahead and give you a demo from the passenger side. Kind of random, but it's got a pretty good little stereo. When I got it, all the speakers in it were completely shot. They were just gone. But these are pretty good. Back seat, as I mentioned, it's in great condition. There's not a ton of room. I should have probably gotten on the driver's side, but this seat is back all the way because my dad was in here. But I mean, still, my knees barely touch. There's almost no thigh support though. Do get a little ashtray in the back. I know it's getting dark. This one does not have the armrest. I'll probably end up buying one on eBay. And one thing about the back seat, not a lot of headroom. But I mean, I'll be up front, so it doesn't matter. Do you have your handle hooks? I know it's getting dark. You do have power windows and locks in the rear. This one does have the optional 15-inch alloy wheels, as I mentioned. It's just steamy because it's cold out. And there might be a little bit of leftover seafoam in it too. Pop that. Gonna pop the hood. Trunk is in mint condition, really. It's so clean. You can see the wires for the stereo I put in. It does have a light. That's the speaker grills that were in the back in here. Did come with the spare tire and jack under there. Does not have a liner up there. Love the look of the rear end. You have the trim around here. It is a little faded, but I mean, honestly, little things like that. Part of the homecoming edition, you get the blacked out badges. Headlights are a little faded, but they're honestly not bad. I do get the fog lights, which I love. This one has the 1.9 liter twin cam 4-cylinder. I did add an intake, and it does sound pretty sweet. Just like to give you guys a little bit of a rev. I mean, I know that's kind of ricey, but I mean, the car did have a little bit of a raspy note, and that really did take away the raspiness. And when you lay into it, it's got a nice little growl to it. But I'll go ahead and get back inside. The car does have 134 horsepower, I believe. Poor thing was deprived of oil, and the spark plugs were ancient when I got it. But it drives like a dream now. But as I was saying, 134 horsepower, and it's a 2,300 pound car, so pretty light, pretty fun to drive, and it handles really well. It's got that good old-fashioned hydraulic power steering heft to it, but pretty fun to drive, especially on the back roads. This little thing can handle. So I'll go ahead and shut it off. Save the gas. But fun to drive little car, and things I gained. I got anti-lock brakes over my old car. I got rear disc brakes over my old car. I have an airbag now. I have a airbag. I don't have a passenger airbag. I have fog lamps. I have traction control. All over my old car. Had none of that. I did not even have traction control. This car, pretty nice. I mean, for the money, I couldn't really ask for more. I do have a manual passenger side mirror and a power passenger side. A little slow. But honestly, you know, for the money, I really couldn't ask for more. It's a clean car. It's an enjoyable to drive car. And like I said, I'll have plenty more videos on it. And I know I left some things out of this video, so if you have any questions, please drop them below. Thanks for watching, guys, and subscribe for more. And this is my new 1994 Saturn SL2 Homecoming Edition. Thanks for watching, guys, and subscribe for more.